Welcome to Warwick Castle, where history meets adventure. We're here for an unforgettable stay, sleeping in the medieval-themed Knights Village, feasting like royalty, and stepping back in time to explore one of the most incredible castles in the UK. In this vlog, we'll take you inside the brand new Warwick Castle Hotel, as well as giving you an in-depth tour of one of the Knights Village lodges where we are staying. Then we'll dive into evening entertainment and the castle itself, meeting knights, watching epic battles, and discovering fascinating history facts. If you're planning a Warwick Castle trip, wondering if staying overnight is worth it, or just love magical travel adventures, stick around. Hi, I'm Rhiannon Morgan. Everyone calls me Rhi. You may know me from my home channel, Mummy of 4 UK, or from this channel, which you probably know as Mummy of 4 Does Disney. And while I'll still be posting Disney videos every Saturday at 8 AM, I have now got a lot more magical trip adventures to share with you right here in the UK. Today I'm here with my husband and 3 out of my 4 children. Our eldest is in uni. We're kicking off a half-term mini break series here at Warwick Castle before we head on to Sea Life Birmingham, Lego Discovery Centre, and ending our magical trip in Cadbury's World. I cannot wait. Although it says on the website you can't check in till 4, I actually had an email from Warwick Castle at about 2 PM saying that my room was ready and to head to reception to collect it. There is a specific postcode you need to put into your sat-nav in order to get to the correct car park for the hotel, because there are several car parks around the castle and you don't want to get confused. Once you picked up your key from the hotel lobby, make sure you put in your car registration number, which will validate your parking, which is complimentary along with your visit. So there are a number of accommodation options here at Warwick Castle. The Warwick Castle Hotel opened in July 2024 and it's a £16.4 million hotel situated within the grounds with over 60 medieval themed rooms inspired by the War of the Roses, featuring rich fabrics, wooden beams and rose motifs. The enchanting lobby features historical portraits and an animatronic horse ridden by a knight, so when you try and pull a sword out of the stone, the knight moves. It's so cool. We're staying here in the Knights Village, featuring 24 woodland lodges which sleep up to 5 people and 4 Knights lodges. Now we are staying in a Knights lodge. We're about to go and have a look around and give you a little tour.
Hey! Oh my gosh! Wow! This is so cool! Wow!
Let's do a tour. As you can see, the setting is absolutely stunning. We've got this little area where we can sit outside. Let's go and take a look inside. We are in Knights Lodge 101, in case you were wondering. And look how beautiful this is. Look at the theming. It is just amazing. So this sofa bed can turn into a double bed which sleeps 2. I think we're just going to leave it as a sofa because there are just the 5 of us here on this trip, but it's absolutely fantastic. We've got a little map of where we are, and we are in this lodge 101. I think all these little blue circles turn into glamping tents, and up here this is where the restaurant is. So this is the living area come bedroom area if we were to need it, but we won't. I love all of the castle theming, the suits of armours, the roses symbols from the War of the Roses, swords. We've got tea and coffee making facilities here and some yummy biscuits. Lots of storage plus a mini fridge. There is a cupboard in here with an ironing board and a travel cot if you need it. We don't need one of those now, our youngest is 8. Then into this gorgeous bathroom / wet room with a walk-in shower. Then in the kids' room, we've got bunks, including a 3rd bed, which can be pulled out at the bottom, and this Bayeux tapestry themed wall art. It is just so stunning here. We have a TV down here in the living area, and then stairs up to the mezz floor. I do like they have baby gates on both the bottom and the top of the stairs. I remember having toddlers that were climbers. It was hard work. And then up we go to the main bedroom. Well, do you know the meaning of the roses?
That's the like Tudors and the Yorks or something.
The War of the Roses?
Yes, the War of the Roses.
The Lancasters and the Yorks that then eventually the Tudors came after?
Yeah, okay.
Ask me how I know about that, Will.
So how do you know about that then?
From watching the White Princess, the White Queen, or was it the White Queen then the White Princess, and then the Spanish Princess? Basically all of those historical dramas which I absolutely loved, and then the Tudors. So from TV. But I learned a lot more from those than I did from history at school. What do we think, Bella?
It's so cool.
It is, isn't it? We are now heading for some dinner in the Knight's Table.
Yes.
What can we expect, William?
Well, we can expect entertainment.
Entertainment?
Buffet.
Oh, fantastic.
Buffet food. Can't remember what's on the menu, but apparently it's like a Sunday dinner, potentially.
Excellent.
So,
All you care to enjoy. And you're currently caring to enjoy large quantities at the moment, aren't you? Because you are growing. Look at you. Can you stand next to your father for a second?
buffet.
Red light.
Can't beat
You
a
are
Sunday dinner on a Thursday.
catching him up.
Buffet is a challenge.
It's a challenge, is it?
Yes.
And
A knight has to do many things to become a knight, and one of them is eat all things in the buffet.
defeat the buffet.
Yeah,
Slay the buffet like a dragon.
Well, I'm feeling quite peckish, so
Yeah.
I'll have to go with it.
Zara, do you need the sunglasses?
I just like them. They're very stylish.
I mean, you're not wrong. Welcome to the Knight's Table, the signature restaurant at Warwick Castle's overnight accommodations. Dinner at the Knight's Table is a hearty carvery-style buffet featuring a selection of succulent roast meats, a variety of sides and vegetarian options. It's the perfect place to refuel after a day of adventure. While breakfast is included in your stay, dinner is an additional charge, and due to its popularity, it's highly recommended that you book in advance. You can check out the full menu on the Warwick Castle website. Adults dine for $26.75, children aged 3 to 12 eat for $15.75, and little ones under 3 eat for free. Drinks are available at an additional charge. They have loads of delicious options, including choices for fussier eaters, which is great when you're dining with kids. This chocolate pot in particular is especially delicious. To make the evening even more magical, the restaurant offers a selection of board games to play at your table, and knights roam around chatting to guests and bringing history to life. It's been such a fun way to immerse ourselves in castle life on our first night here. So, food was delicious. We are now going for a sword fighting lesson. Are we excited, kiddos?
Yeah.
I know how enthusiastic we can get. Try and remember she's your sister, not an actual knight. Okay. Let's try and remember to go easy. Okay, down we go.
Heading down here by the Earl of Warwick to teach all of you lovely, lovely children how to be horrible, horrible killing machines. Let's go from here. An introduction, please, first. Over here, my name is Sir J, and this here is Sir D. Hello. Okay, and it's our job to make sure you know how to wield one of these things, and we're going to teach you right the way from the very beginning. Does anyone know what the most important rule for sword school is? Any ideas?
Talk about sword school.
That's actually accurate. So I thought we need to talk about it. Don't talk to anyone who's not in this group. Okay, there you go. Everyone else got to know what's the most important rule of sword school is don't get dead. So we're going to teach you now how to not get dead. Starting with how to hold one of these. You'll hold it like this, or you'll hold it like this. You do not hold a sword like this. You do not hold a sword like this. Do not hold a sword like this. Ah! Do you know why? What's the most important rule of sword school?
Don't get dead.
What's the most important rule of sword school? Don't
get dead.
Very good. Also, when you get this.
One, two,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm so scared.
William of Warwick. You are now Sir William of Warwick. He's got a very good ring to it. Sir William of Warwick, arise. Your name?
Bella.
Bella. You're now Lady Bella of Warwick. Arise, Lady Bella of Warwick.
What do you think of Sword School?
It was good.
Yeah?
Quite enjoyed it, yeah. It's just quite interesting, honestly. Just doing the different moves and stuff.
They said that they start teaching them at age 7.
Yeah.
Age 7. With the sword stuff. First year of Sword School?
Don't get dead.
Don't get dead. And your name's now?
Lady Bella.
And Sir William of Warwick.
Sir William of Warwick.
Well,
Excellent.
he has of Warwick as well.
Of Warwick,
That's an optional.
Just the option extra. Okay, we're now going to watch some actual sword fighting and find out how they got all those dents in their armour. Guys, how cool was that?
It was very good.
They've got such a fun way of teaching history, but they were also very entertaining. They loved Sword School, and they really looked like they were smacking each other quite hard when they were doing the sword fighting.
Like, that was like some of the most impressive stuff I've seen, like, from pretty much anything, really.
It was very
Definitely
cool.
anything you've heard of.
Yeah, that was some really cool entertainment.
Yeah.
So Zara and Daddy Ford gone back to the lodge. We can head back now, chillax for a little bit before a very busy day tomorrow in the castle itself. We haven't been back since, well, Zara was in a sling last time we were here. It was May, very, very warm. I remember there was jousting. Apparently they still do the jousting, but not until later in the year because it's sort of weather dependent. So they still have all of that going on if you come back from May onwards. I really can't remember. I know there was Henry VIII. I've got a picture of you standing in front of Henry VIII. Apparently Henry VIII is still here somewhere, but there's so many different things. Until we were planning a trip here, I didn't realise just how much they've got on now here. So it'll be very interesting to see all of that in the morning. Good morning from Warwick Castle. Did everyone sleep well?
Yeah.
Little bit of challenge getting off to sleep, but once everyone was asleep, I think everyone slept beautifully. We've been for a lovely breakfast this morning in the Knight's, hang on, let me get this right, the Knight's Table. We went this morning, wasn't it?
Table.
The Knight, which is also where we ate last night, and the Knight's Tavern we're going to try tonight. Breakfast was lovely and is included in your stay. So now we are referring to my organised mini break planner to plan out what we've got to do today. If you've not got your copy of these yet, there is a digital version, so you can print it out and use it as many times as you want for personal use, or use it to fill out in a tablet, or the printed book version. This is super handy for planning lots of little trips and adventures, so you can put lots of trips into one book. Use it for packing, planning days, that kind of thing. For today, we've got a massive long list of fun things to do. A few things that are at times. So it's the Birds of Prey show you wanted to see at certain times, which are either at 12 or at 3. And we have got an opportunity to handle some replica artefacts. I think that's in the Great Hall, so we've got time for that. There are history talks, there's all sorts of different things. It's just things that's going to be a really nice way to bring history to life. I wasn't a big fan of history as a lesson in school because it was a bit dry back when I was in school. So already since we've been here, we haven't even been into the actual castle yet. History's been kind of brought to life a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the Sword School, first year of Sword School.
Yeah. Don't get dead.
Don't get dead, exactly. But it's just a really nice way to, bring it to life. And the knights we met yesterday, I think, were historians by nature, weren't they? They were very knowledgeable about all things to do with the castle, and especially, I think we're going to learn a lot today about the Wars of the Roses and that kind of time period. As soon as Daddy gets out to the toilet, Should we head into the castle?
Yeah.
We're now walking across the bridge and through the hotel lobby past the hotel gift shop and the amazing animatronic knight that actually moves when you try and pull the sword out of the stone. It's such a fun touch. We're heading towards the castle now, which is just a short walk, and today the castle opens at 10 AM. Opening hours vary, so it's always a good idea to check the Warwick Castle website before your visit to make sure you've got the latest information. One thing that's really useful to know before your visit is that Warwick Castle has its own official app, which is packed full of handy features. You can use it to check showtimes, navigate castle grounds, and even find out about special events happening during your visit. It's definitely worth downloading before you arrive to make the most of your day. If you're staying overnight at Warwick Castle Hotel, the Knight's Village, or the glamping tents, one day of castle entry is included as part of your stay. But if you're just visiting for the day, you'll need to purchase a separate ticket. The best way to do this is to book online in advance. For guests who require assistance, Warwick Castle offers free carers tickets. To qualify, you'll need to bring supporting documentation, such as a blue badge, DLA, or PIP letter, or an assistance dog ID. These tickets must be booked in advance and you'll need to show proof on arrival. Full details can be found on the Warwick Castle website and in the accompanying blog post, which you'll find down in the description of this video. In terms of accessibility, Warwick Castle has a range of facilities and services to support guests with additional needs. For guests with autism, they've put together a comprehensive set of social stories to help you plan for your visit. There are wheelchair accessible paths, dedicated viewing areas for shows, and even a quiet sensory space for anyone that needs a break from the hustle and bustle. They have sensory bags available to borrow for the duration of your stay that include things like ear defenders and fidget toys. Now we're just coming through the main entrance and you can already see how stunning the castle looks. Let's go and explore. So this is the Zog playground. It is currently closed for maintenance, but from the pictures online it looks fab, so make sure you check that out when it's reopened when you come to visit. This is the Horrible Histories Maze. Should we go and get lost?
Yes.
We are entering the Horrible Histories Maze, and apparently Rattus has been up to his usual mischief. He's completely mixed up history, and it's our job to set things right by navigating through different time periods and collecting stamps along the way. The maze is full of interactive elements, fun challenges, and loads of hidden surprises, making it a fun way to explore history. Each section of the maze represents a different era, from the vicious Vikings to terrifying Tudors, and even the frightful First World War. As we make our way through, we'll find fact-filled signs, hands-on activities, and plenty of photo opportunities to capture our adventure. The goal? To find all the stamp stations and help Rattus fix the timeline before history is changed forever. There's even an obstacle course exit if we're feeling extra brave, but for those who prefer a calmer route, alternative paths are available. It's a brilliant way to bring history to life, and it's one of those activities to keep both kids and grown-ups entertained. That's all of the stamps in the passport collected. Now we've just got to find our way out of this maze. The courtyard shop here next to the castle dungeon also has a lost child point. Hopefully no one will need to use that, but if they do, that's where it is. Now let's head into the Great Hall. Zara, I think you came in here with me in a sling when you were a tiny little baby, but you're probably not going to remember it. Should we go and take a look?
Does anyone know what this is called?
Maybe chainmail?
Well, that's actually a misconception. So chain and mail mean the exact same thing. So you can call it chain or you can call it mail. And this, very strong material, very good against swords. Strong sword will probably break through, but you know, normal cuts are probably mostly protected from these. However, what these aren't good against, if everyone look closely, you see the holes? Arrows going through. Arrows will get through them very easy. And that's where plate armor comes in. Now, plate armor, is that expensive or is that cheap? You see the armor that's all around the room?
It's probably quite expensive. Maybe.
Quite expensive. The equivalent of buying a Ferrari today.
Ooh.
So only if you were very rich, high class, you'd be able to buy armor. Now, armor like this, very much more decorative. You wouldn't be wearing that in the battlefield unless you were like a general or something. But that's more for like the higher class. How old are you guys? 8?
10.
10? 13. So at the age of 6 and above, on a Sunday, every Sunday, you would have to get up early in the morning and train for battle. And you would put this all around your body. So if you have a hold like this, you're gonna hold it with me. You feel that? Is that heavy? It's quite heavy, is it? Imagine this all around your body. I know, quite heavy, right?
Like a coat.
It is, yeah. Imagine a gilet made of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Very heavy material.
Could this be foreshadowing for the next vlog?
Foreshadowing, well, foreshadowing. You found some Zara-sized armour, so you can go to battle now. You are old enough. Training from age, what was it, 6 or 7?
From age 10.
Was it 10? Are you just fibbing because you don't want to be...
No, it was 6.
It was 6 or 7. You need to just you know, pull your weight, get in with the battle now. It's even Zara-sized armour, so it's fine. Do you want a chandelier like that for your bedroom?
But in lilac.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Oh, Zara, look. It's a 4-poster bed. You're obsessed with 4-poster beds. Unfortunately, your room is a little bit small for a 4-poster bed, my darling.
What about a canopy though?
Well, is that what you mean though? Is that what you want? You want one like that?
Well, that would be nice.
You want one like that?
Yeah, but maybe a little bit shorter.
A little bit shorter, because
Yeah.
otherwise it would be going through our
Not
roof.
a double bed.
You don't need a double. Oh, you don't want much then?
I don't need a double.
We're one of a kind, no category.
Anne Boleyn.
Too many years lost in his story.
Stop getting me demonetized.
Our crowning glory for...
Is that one Anne Boleyn? Yeah, that one's Anne Boleyn.
Well, I've got a photo of you, very small, standing in front of Henry, although I think they had him in a different place in the castle back then.
Probably, yes.
We have to recreate that right now. We're going through a secret door
Voice
for the servants. All servants report to the kitchen. Is that you? No? Or would you rather be one of the ladies eating the cake? You're the ladies, you?
legs hurt.
This lady is drawing a bath, which means running a bath. But for her, this would be a lady's maid, and she'd be running a bath for one of the ladies in the house.
Oh, so like you?
Just,
running a bath
yes,
for us.
just like me. I'm your lady's maid, in effect. Thank you for pointing that out, Zara. Oh, wow. Zara, is that the kind of canopy you don't mind?
Oh, definitely yes.
That's the kind of bed you'd like, is
But
it?
a bit more
It's
out,
like a different
probably.
Right, okay. This lady's maid is helping this lady get dressed. You want that bed, but in lilac, don't you? This is your preference.
Seems to be a recurring theme here. Beds.
Peacocks.
Ah, yes, peacocks. And this lady's maid is doing this lady's hair, like I do for you, yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the courtyard shop now and then the Kingmaker exhibition. There is a quiet session for the Kingmaker exhibition for those who require it. But honestly, Will and Bella, although they both have autism, I'm not that bothered by the sort of the noisy stuff. And Zara does have her ear defenders with her, so we should be fine attending the regular session, just in case a quieter session would be beneficial for your family. Make sure you check the times with the castle on the day that you visit. Torch pals, and look what Zara's found. It's a Zara and it's Lilac. Will you be using some of your pocket money to buy that?
Probably.
So for the children's pocket money, we use these Monzo cards. It's a free account attached to my Monzo, which is also a free account that I use for my personal account. I do use a paid account for my business account because it has lots of extra perks, but I do just use the free one for the personal. They've got an app where they can manage their money. I get a notification every time they spend. I can send spend limits. I can send them pocket money. I can say what it's for. It's really the best system that I've found. We've used other systems that cost money. This one is free. It really is amazing. Now, if you want to open one yourself and you follow the code on the screen or down in the description, then you will get £5 when you open your Monzo card, and I get £5 added to my account too, just for full disclosure. But honestly, we've been using this for a while and it is so good. The main reason I started it was because when we're out of the country and you use Monzo, then you don't get any currency conversion fees, but now I like it so much we've been using it at home too.
Warwick Castle prepares to send its troops into
Richard Neville, Earl of Warwick, called into our house.
Bella, have they done authentic smells in here? Is that good, eh? Oh gosh, the horse's tail is actually moving, guys. The floor is bumpy. It has quite intense smells. Zara, if you'd rather come back between 2 and 3, you want to do that?
Yeah.
Well, I'll take William and Bella through like this, and we'll bring you back for the sensory session, okay? So this is the Kingsmaker shop. So they've got some things that are similar to the other shops, and then they've got some different things. There's a lot of horrible histories books, and also coats of arms. Look, is there a Morgan coat of arms? Yes, there is. Look, this is our coat of arms, apparently. Okay, William just realised that was not our coat of arms. It was placed in front of it.
Morgan on it.
Ah, so that is our coat of arms. They also have pins for your coat of arms. Marsh.
So according to these
Me.
cards, this is our coat of arms. This is my family's coat of arms.
And here is a pin, look. Should we get one for Daddy for his birthday? We've just come out of the Kingsmaker exhibition, and just in case you are looking, there's a place to eat here called the Undercroft Cafe, and just down here we have toilets, which if you've got children, you're going to need to know where they are. Okay, so we've got options. We could go
that way.
up there,
Up there.
or we could go up that one. Which one we're climbing?
I think
We're not doing both?
Tower and Rampart.
What does that say?
More interesting. Time Tower.
Does it? Is that what that says? I really need my glasses. I can't see that far ahead.
says
I'm
the
trying.
tower.
I thought that says the tower.
Yeah, that one.
I thought it said
Time
it,
Tower.
but it says Time Tower.
Wait,
Oh, I thought that first word was there. Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
same to be
the
honest until
tower
I
over there.
looked at it properly.
So Time
You
Tower.
do need to go up on the wall somehow to get to it, because
Okay, so
Yeah,
where are we
that one
going?
you don't climb as such, I don't think.
Okay, so which one do you want to do?
you
Which
need
is
to get
the
on
one
that
with the
wall
views?
level to
That
get
one.
onto the
Trust
tower.
me.
Okay.
That's gonna
Preferably we want to do
That one. Let's go climb up really high and look over the edge. Yeah. Zara, this is where I've got a picture of you having a little picnic while the others were off doing something else when you were a little baby. Slightly, does that work out?
I feel like they have something really tight in them.
That was because you just worked
Pushing
them. That was quite a lot of steps.
This is way too
We're
high.
quite high. I'm enjoying the view here from in the middle, not from the edge.
Yeah, not from the edge.
So we're back on solid ground, having been all the way up there. Oh, everyone's legs feeling a bit like they're doing this now? Yeah. It's quite a lot of steps, to warn you. Beautiful views up there, if that's being very high for something you like. But well done. High five, everyone. We managed it. We did it. Whey! Okay, what now, guys?
I think we should head to food courtyard shop thing.
The
You know,
courtyard. Do you mean the conservatory?
Conservatory restaurant.
Which is like an orangery
cafe.
thing. I think that's where we saw the peacocks. For years we've been going, where was that place we went with the peacocks? And
And it was here.
it was here apparently. And I only found it when I searched my phone. Very clever phone in the iPhones actually. I just searched Warwick Castle and it brought up, obviously before we came here, the only photos I'd taken when we were here that time. And there were the peacocks. There they were.
Anyway, feel sick now after doing leg workout.
There you go. You see,
Here's the step.
you said you were missing the gym. Dad, you're 4 by the way. If you've seen any of our cruise vlogs, he's like joking about going to the gym. Actually goes to the gym quite regularly since January.
Oh yes.
And you're a bit like, oh, I'm going to miss the gym. Didn't miss the gym, did you?
Didn't.
Perfect
I've
workout.
just done a leg
Leg
workout,
day! So this, by the looks of it, is the Have a Go Archery. And we are actually here on a Thursday. It is the children's half term, it's Welsh half term, but it's not English half term. I think that was last week. It's a Friday, is it?
Yes.
See, I actually know which day it is. Thank goodness we've got you here. Well, we're here on a Friday. Apparently at this time of year, which is February, then they do this on the weekends, and they probably did it during English half term, but obviously Welsh half term, it's a lot quieter because we're here in England. They probably do it more all through the week in the summer, but it is definitely a weekend activity in the more wintry months. So the Winter Birds of Prey show is here. We've missed the 12 o'clock, so we're going to aim for the 3 o'clock. This over here, I believe, is where we saw the jousting, which again, they have during the summer months. They don't have that during the more wintry months. It's obviously quite an expensive production to put on, and it's weather permitting. Oh my goodness, look at this absolutely beautiful peacock. Hey peacock! So we're heading up to the, I keep wanting to say orangery.
Conservatory
The
Tea House.
conservatory.
But also the Peacock Garden. We need to
And the
cross
Peacock
to
Garden.
get there.
The grounds here really are beautiful. We have arrived at the Conservatory Tea House. This has to be one of the most beautiful and peaceful spots in the entire castle grounds. Set within the Peacock Garden, this elegant glasshouse overlooks beautifully manicured lawns, a stunning fountain, and if you are lucky like we've been today, you might spot a few of Warwick Castle's famous peacocks wandering around. Inside, the conservatory serves a delicious selection of drinks, cakes and light lunches, making it the perfect place to take a break from all the adventuring. If you're feeling fancy, they also have traditional afternoon tea, complete with sandwiches, scones, and a plenty of sweet treats. The atmosphere in here is relaxed and it's a lovely contrast to the action-packed experiences around the rest of the castle. Whether you're stopping for a quick coffee, a light bite, or you just want to sit and soak up the views, the conservatory is a gorgeous little retreat within Warwick Castle's grounds. Zara's got a Warwick Castle kids bag, complete with a Capri Sun, but she's not fussed on those. Bella likes those. You've got a smoothie instead. And then what else have you got in here? You've got a sandwich, popcorn, and a fruit. And that comes with the souvenir bag for £11. Will's gone for
Appetizer.
we've got a tomato mozzarella panini for myself and Bella to share. Will's got a ham and cheese toasty. So we've been to the toilet just by the conservatory, which also have 2 sets of baby changing in there, so good to know. Not that we need that anymore, but for many years I was obviously keen to know which baby changing were nice and spacious and clean and which were not, and those were both spacious and clean. So we're now going to head to the Kingsmaker again for the quiet session. Having said earlier that I didn't think any of them would need the quieter session, it was quite dark in there and it had lots of sensory kind of noises and things, so I wasn't fussed. We're going to go back in for the sensory quiet session, aren't we? I honestly thought you'd be fine with just ear defenders, but I think it was just darker perhaps than you were expecting. And then head to Birds of Prey, another couple of bits before the castle closes. There's quite a lot to do here, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And it's probably even more than like if you come here. Like,
yeah, in the summer there is even more on. So they'll have things like
so
the Have a Go archery.
Like 5,
yeah,
summer.
Have a Go archery. The jousting, I remember being really good. I found one tiny little clip of it on my phone because pre-vlogging I obviously didn't film as much. But I do remember the jousting being very good. How do we get out of this?
I don't know.
Down there. Oh, down past the Peacock. So yeah, lots here to do at the moment, but even more in the summer. Although, cold as it is, which you can't tell from the camera, the weather is glorious today. Absolutely glorious. It is pretty chilly, but beautiful and dry, so I'll take it. Was that better than earlier? For the sensory was a bit quieter for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, not so overwhelming. Okay, now let's go find the Birds of Prey show, which apparently is one of the best in the country. So we're here waiting for the Birds of Prey show. And we're gonna have some sweets that Daddy bought, which most people will know as dolly mixtures. If you are a viewer of old, you may know what we used to call these as a family. Pause the video right now. And then before I let you know, yes, these used to be referred to as poo sweets because the children used to be allowed, when I was potty training them, 1 for a wee and 2 for a poo, and that's dolly mixtures. And we still call them poo sweets, I'm afraid.
Zara, where are we? You don't know?
Like
Right. We're in the engine room, I think it's the engine or generator room, on the river even, on the back end of Warwick Castle. Is that correct?
Yeah, I know, dude, but I can only see that.
Well, you've got to get shades on. Let me start.
No, like, I mean, your head isn't there.
My head's here.
Oh,
Right, so
you have to tilt it
we have run off because the Birds of Prey are out. Zara's not too keen on the swooping, whooping owl. So we've come a little bit further into it and we're inspecting the technical side of Warwick Castle.
Yes,
how they made electricity. And just a note here, back in the, lots of years ago, they had these batteries. A bit like a Tesla.
Oh my god.
This was years and years ago. Right, so we are exploring behind the scenes in the castle. Hold on, now we must hold hands here because we don't want to end up in the river either, do we?
Right.
No. Right. No, we don't. But we are very close to the river, and my phone doesn't want to end up in there either. So, here we are. This is River Avon, and there's a little waterfall here. And there's eels. Ooh, what's in here then?
Can we go back to where we were?
So the kitchen served live eels. You fancy that? Do you want live eels for tea? No, I didn't think so, not me. So this wheel would have been whizzing round back in the day, making electricity. Very, very clever stuff, I'd say. Zara is absolutely bored. Are you? Yeah, we're going back. We're going back up here.
And then we're going back to the start. And then we're going back.
Right.
And we're going to find someplace else.
Are you even more bored doing this than you were watching the Birds of Prey?
Yeah, same board.
Yeah, same board, okay. Right, so this is the back end of Warwick Castle. Wowza, look at that.
It isn't that tall.
Well, you wouldn't fancy climbing up there, would you?
You did.
Pardon?
You did.
Yeah,
You
you're
have
right.
climbed
We didn't go up that tower, did we? Was
Yeah.
it up that one? No, it had a flag on it, the one we...
Definitely went up of.
No, the one we went on had a flag right at the top. That one hasn't got one, so this is another tower.
Well, it was about
Anyway.
that tall.
Oh, look. Oh, look, you look up there. There's somebody in a plane going on holiday. Bye, all coming home.
Okay, you guys.
So let's go.
So we're going to do something more entertaining.
Are we?
Everyone,
Like what?
give me a cheer.
Give me a cheer.
Yay!
What are we going to do? Are we going to shove you in the dungeon there through this little
No.
gate?
No,
Is
I
that a
don't even
dungeon?
know if
Have a
that
look.
is the dungeon.
Oh, put your torch in there. Put your torch in there, quick. Secret path.
No.
Hello! Hello! I don't know where
Mummy
Mummy of 4 is.
Zara with the torch.
Zara with the torch.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Zara bracelet actually, and a Zara torch. So,
Zara
if
torch.
you don't mind know my name.
If you want to be on, if you want to be in the video, you've got to stand in front of the camera.
As you can see, I don't know why they crossed the Z though. It's just odd.
Why they what?
Why they do a cross on the Z?
Where? Oh, I don't know. Make it look really funky.
Really funky,
Funky.
like a monkey.
Funky like a monkey. Come on.
Monkey.
The Birds of Prey show was actually really impressive. William, thoughts?
Very good. I liked Ernie,
Who's an owl.
the owl, and the first bird. He's basically my idol now.
Okay, why?
He's disobedient, and
He's 31, Ernie the owl.
yeah, he's 31, and he hasn't got fired yet. That's commitment.
He's just doing his own thing, isn't he? He's like, no, I'm sitting in this tree.
Yeah,
He's like, give me more treats
he
and I
must
will
be like,
perform.
he must like be a time traveler or something, because he knows he needs to be fed, because they're not gonna just like leave him to die.
Mummy, I
are
don't
they?
think
Are you
they
saying
would.
he doesn't
I
listen
don't
to
think
us?
they fired him because he's quite funny. With
He's
like,
very
Regardless,
funny.
he gets his food.
He does. He's smarter than everyone gives him credit for. The castle actually closes in half an hour, so I guess we'll start meandering out towards
Just have a
the
look at the shop.
accommodation. Yeah, shop sounds like a good plan. We got in here not long after it opened. It's been quite a full day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plenty to keep everyone busy. So at an upcharge, you can experience the castle dungeon, which I'm imagining is going to be a similar experience to the London dungeon. They did used to have a dungeon in Alton Towers as well. Is that gone?
Yes, that has now.
Is that gone? Okay. So this one, it is warning that it's not suitable for people with heart conditions, pregnant, or if you're concerned at all, lots of strobe lighting. It says a lot. It actually says, and I mean a lot of steps.
Yeah, I think that's just the gimmick with this one though, because it's in the castle.
Yeah, well this one's obviously like a more authentic. It did go in the jail earlier, which is just like one cell.
It does say though that it's the original dungeon is free to visit, but this isn't the original.
So this isn't the original dungeon.
Into the
just some of the castle.
Also, can I add something?
Of course.
From what I've seen, like from what I've read on websites and stuff, it seems to be similar to Amiga's in the Afterlife. So instead of like a scare maze, it's more like
room to room
story. Yes.
So similar but scarier than Shrek's Adventure in London as well? That kind of thing?
Shrek's Adventure as well. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let us know if you've actually experienced the dungeon here at Warwick Castle. It's not something we're doing today. I'm not sure you two would like it anyway. So perhaps it's something for another trip. You'd probably be okay. Girls, not so much. Oh look, slap band watches. They had a lot of these princess cloaks and things in the shop just inside the hotel. Although I've got to say they've got more here. These pretty princess dresses. Look, there's the lilac one. Got these like princess like hat things with the, what's this called? Like a train, like a hat train? A hat train? The hat train. No, no, not that kind. Like this, and this look like the cone princess hat. Oh, and there's a dragon cloak. You could be a dragon, more cloaks, that's kind of Elsa vibes. Another dragon cloak, lots of knights, loads of fun dress up stuff. They've got loads of Zog. Obviously we haven't seen the Zog playground today, but from what I've seen from the photos online, it looks beautiful. Nice that's having a refurb to make sure it's staying beautiful for future guests. Oh,
there's a strawberry, an avocado,
and the peacock. See,
the
the peacock did not want to stick his bottom and tails up like that, did it? But it's very beautiful.
The peacock today.
You were very brave, because I know initially you wanted to run far away from those peacocks. You were very, very brave. Warwick Castle colouring book looks good.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's cool. Rulers, Christmas tree decorations.
And the peacock.
That is a peacock Christmas tree decoration. And a peacock feather pen with a genuine feather pen. And Will's getting some commemorative playing cards. Well, it's something you can actively use. Go on then, go grab some. Now your Monzo, now you're 13, is attached to your Apple Pay.
Yes, so I can use my phone.
Yes. So only since you turned 13 has it allowed you to do that though?
Yeah.
Now Bella was wondering what this is, and we're just going to have to look it up when we get back to the room, because it was down by where they do the jousting. I don't really know what it is. I thought it was a big catapult thing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So we've come into the Knight's Tavern for some food, and whereas next door in the Knight's Table it is a buffet, so it's a set price, and then you help yourself. Here you order off the menu. At the bar we've been given a little Knight's sword. We'll be having our food very soon. The prices in here are a lot more affordable than the Knight's Table, so if you're looking for some more casual dining, there are some real bargains, like the scampi and chips is just £6, which is a real bargain. The girls are having children's meals, which are just £5 each. I'm having a very nice looking salad bowl for £11, which I have high hopes for. It looked very nice in the picture on the menu. You fancy the goat's cheese thing, didn't you? Which they're actually out of.
Yeah.
So you're going for
minute steak thing with fries.
steak frites with fries, which comes with nacho cheese sauce, which
we're not sure about.
Not sure about. You're going for that on the side, but
we'll check it out.
They say it's very good, so you have to just,
and some wine.
give it a go and trust. Some wine.
You got some wine as well.
Which who remembers as far back as the lockdown when we used to call it lockdown juice?
Lockdown juice.
We don't actually drink much at all anymore. I think everyone perhaps drank a little bit more lockdown juice during the lockdown.
But when we get the
than we should have
opportunity.
done.
We do. So we are.
So Will's gone for pulled pork tacos. Zara has got sausage and chips, and Bella has got chicken goujons and chips. Come on then, try this nacho cheese sauce.
Try that chip then.
Go on then.
Nacho cheese sauce. It's quite nice.
Is it nice? That means William wants some. How tacos?
Good.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my salad, so I'm going to give this.
It does kind of work.
What's that?
Should have
Oh, it's
asked,
actually delicious.
should have asked my steak a bit better done tonight. But
Yeah, forgot to ask about that. You like your steak absolutely cremated, don't you?
no, just a bit. You know,
Mostly cremated. Quite cremated.
not still breathing.
Those chips are really good. Tax one, tax one, tax one. And here is my salad. Yummy. Good morning from our final morning in Warwick Castle. It is another glorious morning here. What an amazing view to wake up to. And this has been such a lovely place to stay. Now, obviously, in the interest of balance, we're going to give you the negatives as well as the positives and a very honest review of the night's lodge. So it's super beautifully spacious. Obviously there are the woodland lodges which don't have the upstairs, so the bedroom is downstairs. We haven't actually been in those, but I'm thinking they're going to be very similar to the wooden lodges we stayed in the Enchanted Village, which was still very lovely. But it has been so nice to have this extra living space, to have that little bit of downtime while we've been staying here at the castle, and it's such a gorgeous place to just kind of hang out and chill, so that's been lovely. Now for the negatives, it won't apply to all of you, but I always have to do a little bit of work whenever we're away, just plugging in my laptop and sorting out footage and stuff. There wasn't a really obvious desk/dressing table situation. I made it work by plugging in with this little table over here and just putting my laptop over there. But you know, if I'm going to be super picky, there wasn't a desk. However, in the new hotel they have got those desks with plugs and things. The same with the plugs for the hairdryer. The tea and coffee making facilities are over here, but there are no plugs, but we just use the plugs over there. So if I'm being super picky, there's that. And not so relevant for our children because they're older, but if you're here with much younger children, there is a shower here but no bath. So if you need a bath specifically for younger children, I'd probably opt for the rooms in the hotel which have a bath, as opposed to the lodge which has a walk-in shower, which was lovely for us. Just if you have smaller children, that's probably a choice you might want to make, because otherwise if you get there and there's nowhere to bath them, that can be a bit of a pain. Overall, this has been gorgeous, and I think we'd definitely love to come back again, perhaps later in the year when they've got the jousting and things on, to experience that, because that stuff's not on at the moment because of the weather. The rest of my family are just off having breakfast. I'm going to meet them. Then as soon as that is done, we're going to check out here. There is a quick checkout you can do just in the foyer. Just pop your key in there, so super quick and easy. And then back in the car, and we're heading to Sea Life in Birmingham, where we've never been before. We have done Sea Life in London. Then we're doing Legoland Discovery Centre, which we've done the Manchester one, but not this one before, so we're going to be heading there. And then on to Cadbury's World, which I'm very excited about because I love chocolate, as does my husband, and that's actually going to be on his birthday, so that'll be super fun. So click on the video on screen now to follow us on the next part of our magical adventure. Thanks so much to Warwick Castle for having us. Hang out with me a bit more in my Patreon. Pick up my magical mini break planner in the description below. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.